But I do want to speak to how to spy the lie, how to spot a liar, how to tell if somebody's lying to you. The answer is, and if you become an actual spy and you're dealing with people who are lying to you actively every day, all day, and you yourself are a liar, sorry if you didn't think that we lie to everyone, you're wrong. It's part of the job. The only way to really know for sure if somebody's a liar or not is to have what's called a baseline on them. And this is why I've said you need to unlearn everything you've heard or read before and really be, if you really want to do the job, you can research all of this, but if you get in, the agency's going to wipe you, they're going to, wipe clean the slate and go, okay, just anything you've heard, it's wrong. We're starting at ground zero and we're going to build up from here. And that's great. That's a huge benefit because everyone's on the same page. It doesn't matter how many books you read about body language or how many this person read about weapon systems or so on and so forth. Doesn't matter. Everyone's a zero, and we will build you up to what we want you to become. Great. This is really good for me because I didn't really do any background research. But as far as like telling if somebody's lying or reading body language, if you don't have a baseline, it's impossible. And you can disagree with me, and you can say you're an expert, and you can dissect what I'm saying now and go, well, he's lying because you see how he did this with his hands, and then like he looked over in the upper left and then the upper right and then the lower in the eyes. And he's trying to distract you with this voice. No, I'm making fun of you because you're a liar. That's what you are. I mean, if you're telling people and making money off of it and giving speeches to corporations around the world and they're eating it up. Oh man, this is CIA guys teaching me how to spot a liar. Now I know if somebody fixes their tie in a meeting, they're lying. No. And I'll give you a perfect example. When I was working in Afghanistan, one of the guys that I would meet with regularly, I kind of had a baseline. I was starting to develop a baseline with him. And one time, the first time we went out and got something to eat together, while we were speaking, he starts sweating profusely. Grossly, like he had just gotten the fourth quarter in the NBA. Like it's pouring off of him. So that's alerting, but it doesn't mean he's lying, you see. Like, I don't knee-jerk into, this guy must be lying. He's getting so nervous because my questions are so hard and I'm so smart. I know he's lying. Wrong. This is the first time I've seen him do it. So is it abnormal? Yes. Doesn't mean he's a liar. No. Next time we go out, he's sweating profusely again. And I'm going, Noted. Okay. But now you see I'm building a baseline. He's done this 2 times in a row. Third time we go out, we don't go to eat, no sweating. The next time we go out, fourth time we go out, go to eat, he's sweating. And so I'm like, okay, I have something for that. And I hand him my napkin. And I said, here, would you like my napkin? You seem to be sweating quite a bit. In a very nice, polite way, like, here, do you want to use, because he was like doing his shirt, I was like, here, you can use my napkin. And he's like, I just want to apologize. I forget what gland. He said, like, whenever I eat and my body starts to digest it, I have like a malfunctioning gland that makes me profusely sweat. Every time I eat all 3 meals, once it starts to come into my stomach, I just get this backup and my face becomes very flush and I can't stop pouring sweat. He's like, my shirt is soaked, like my pants, my whole body just starts to secrete sweat. I can't stop sweating. And so I'm sorry, I know it's kind of gross when we eat, but this is just a malady that I have. And I was like, huh. And then he told me, and I looked it up. Sorry, I can't remember now. This is a decade ago. But it was real. It was a real condition. Now, if you believe these stupid books and these hack speakers, these hucksters who come out and say, he was sweating. You know what that's a sign of? He's nervous. he can't even stop sweating. He makes bad eye contact. Guess who else makes bad eye contact? Me. I make terrible eye contact. And do you know why that is? Because I was told when I was at training in the farm, you have a very intimidating look. When you look me straight in the eye, it makes me uneasy. And I was advised, I'm dead serious, I was advised by instructors, you kind of need to really focus on breaking eye contact more. And like maybe like kind of look at the person's hands, or kind of look at them and then look away, or like talk to them while you're maybe doing this. And they might think it's rude, but when you stare at us directly, we get freaked out because you burn lasers, Doug. Like, you're an intense guy, and that's going to make somebody feel uneasy. So it's better that you seem kind of shy and are kind of like looking around while you're, talking to an asset, a source. Because when you look right at us, it's going to make people uneasy. So I have developed the bad habit of making poor eye contact. But what would one of these hucksters say, right? They would say, well, he can't even make good eye contact. That's a sign of a liar. No, it's not. Unless you have a baseline on me and I've made good eye contact for 4 years straight, and then you ask me, are you cheating on me? What? No. Yeah, then probably because I can't look you in the face and say, no, why would you say that? Then maybe because you have a baseline on me. Am I suddenly a guy who always talks with his hands, and now I like put him behind my back? Like, what? Okay, that's an abnormality. Okay, so that's an abnormality, but it doesn't mean that I'm lying. Why am I doing that? Maybe somebody comes to a meeting with you and they're acting very strange. Are they lying? I'm asking them difficult questions every time I meet with them, and now suddenly they're acting bizarre. Should I just go back to my desk and go, I think he was lying today? No, it's on me to go, is something wrong? Is everything okay with you? Because I don't know, you just seem a little bit off today. Instead of just going, are you lying? Yes, he seems a little bit off. Can I do something? And then maybe you tell me, oh yeah, my spouse passed away this morning. Yeah, you think you might act a little abnormal if that happened. But I have to find that out. And because I know that this is not your normal behavior, am I able to go, he's so quiet today. But if on the second time I meet a person, I'm like, that person's really quiet, they creep me out. Maybe that's who they are. Maybe they're a shy person, maybe they're an introvert. You don't know that until you know the person. So I guess, long-winded, you can't believe any of this hocus pocus, because that's really what it is. It's just people trying to, I don't know, make $1, off of that. You guys aren't paying me for this, so I guess that's my validation, right? Yeah.